Alright, this guy came out to play, so I'm going to try to take a video. I wasn't expecting to do this, so I didn't clean off like the glass or anything. So sorry about that. But check these guys out. They're a good looking fish. I really like Empire Gudgeons. They're just so unique. Oh, where'd he go? Back there. Let's see if we can get him. Come on. Come on. The camera's kind of freaking him out just a little bit. But yeah, sorry, I didn't plan on doing this, so I didn't scrub the front of the tank. He was just out displaying, and I thought it'd be fun to get some video of him for you guys. There we go. There he is. There's a Pandagara photobombing. Show-offs. Anyway, these are coloring up into some fantastic fish. I'm still not real comfortable sexing them. I can tell the males, but what I don't know is if the females, what look like females, are just subdominant males or are in fact females. So that makes it a little difficult. They've been hardy. I don't think I've lost any of these at all. They're growing, they're coloring up, they're about twice the size they were when I first got them, I would say. This one's starting to get the deep body that makes me think it's this is for sure a male. There's a couple of males there. But like this one, let me see if I can get it. That's probably a female. Kind of skinny, not skinny, but you know, not as high-bodied. Here we are. That's probably a female, but it could be an immature male. So that's what makes them super hard for me to sex, is knowing, is that a female or is that a male that just hasn't colored up yet? And I don't know these fish well enough. This is my first time having them, so I don't know this fish well enough to know the secrets to figure that out. So that's the challenge, but they're awesome. Hardy, peaceful, and just so uniquely colored. Now, there's a lot of rumor that these guys, that their babies need salt water. And in the wild, there are lots of populations where the babies they spawn up in the creeks, and then the babies do go down into salt water for development. But there are also a lot of freshwater locked populations whose babies don't go to saltwater for development. So I've talked to some experts, and what it sounds like is happening is that the babies don't need salt water to develop. They can be raised in freshwater, but they do have saltwater fish tendencies. They're basically little larvae, not fry when they first are hatched. And so they need super small food, plankton almost, even if it's like a freshwater species, some Amphisoria, stuff like that. And they're so underdeveloped, they don't necessarily, even as fry, have jaws that really work. They kind of have to swim and filter feed to eat. So it's a question of having a ton of really small food surrounding them, so that they just swim around and kind of breathe in the food almost, as opposed to having jaws that are capable of trapping the food like almost all other freshwater fish. So even though they don't need saltwater to develop, they're very much like a saltwater fish at that larval stage that they have to go through. So that's the challenge with raising these guys, is just how small and the quantity of food that is necessary to get the fry, to grow